Okay, so I want to share 4 tips with you to help you get more adoption with your problem management process. Now, if you haven't got a problem management process and you're looking to start from scratch, then go to servicemanagementspecialist.com and you can download our infographic that shows you the 6 steps on how to establish your problem management process. Now, if you have got a problem management process but you're not getting the most from it, you need to follow these tips. So let's start. So the first one is defining your inputs into problem management. So it may well be every major incident initiates a problem record. It may be that you've got a number of P2s that have had a problem with the same service over the last 3 months. You might find that your technical resolver groups have been spending more than 4 hours on resolving an incident, a P3 or a P4. You might want to bring that up into a problem record. Or you may just be as a result of finding trends through your incident mapping or just anything that you need to be able to get to the root cause of. But what's really important is that you define the inputs that triggers a problem. The second tip I've got for you is to look at the culture. You really need to get to a point where root cause analysis is part of your culture. This is significantly important. Are your resolver teams familiar with all the types of root cause analysis techniques? Are you making simple knowledge articles that can help them to get clear on how to use those techniques? The most common type of root cause analysis technique is the 5 whys, and it's very simple to use. So create a cheat sheet on that and make sure that people are aware of it, that they can use it, and perhaps even put a cheat sheet together that shows you how to run the 5 whys within 15 minutes. And people can adopt that, they can use that, they can become familiar with it. Number 3 is sponsorship. So this is again significantly important because you need to educate your sponsors on why this is so important. Now, we did an article actually on LinkedIn a couple of months ago where we looked at why problem management is so important. We'll put a link in the description, but it's really important that you understand those 3 reasons why problem management is so important right now, and use that to go and educate your sponsors. Talk to your managers and read that article and understand why problem management is so important. Also, focus on return on investment and cost savings through problem management. Build some case studies that you can actually use to demonstrate the value. Get 15 minutes at your leadership meeting to talk about why problem management is so important, especially for organizations that have now got themselves to a point where they're mature, but they're looking at optimizing. Problem management is the key here. And also what you can do is you can set up these fortnightly problem management meetings. I would suggest they're only 15 minutes, but this is really where you go through all the problems that are open. But ask one of your leaders to come to that meeting once a month and get them on a schedule, get them on a roster, so that your folks can actually see that this is a sponsored process and it's very, very important for the organization. Okay, number 4, reward. This is again really, really important because you're encouraging a root cause analysis behavior. So see if you can get 5 to 10 minutes at your next technology town hall where you can showcase examples of where problem management, we've applied root cause and you've had some great results. So really focus in on those case studies. Have a root cause analysis of the month or of a quarter to show that that this is what was done. You're showing tangible evidence of some real optimization using root cause analysis. Give away movie tickets if you can do, if your budget stretches, or vouchers, or just something to reward folks that they're using root cause analysis and give them that profile. Showcase and profile any internal teams that are using root cause analysis in your newsletters and your CIO updates. And also, one other thing which we found is really helpful when we're working with organizations is have a morning tea or a coffee and celebrate root cause analysis around that. So if you've had one that you've been able to use that's got some great outcomes, that's reduced a lot of cost or been able to really give you some optimization or some improvements, then go and have a coffee and celebrate that and really give them the profile that they deserve. Again, I really want to encourage you to download that infographic if you haven't got problem management in place. If you want some more help on this, then go to servicemanagementspecialists.com and book us a 30-minute strategy where we're happy to talk you through our learnings and give you some more understanding on how to get more from your problem management process, but also help you to get that adoption working.